Back door is her front door. Her back room. Your window is the one I'm going to jump out of any second. No. Remember, your back room is her front room. Your living room is her family room, and the kitchen is Sunday.
No bio, huh?
Ladies and gentlemen, Dawn Reshen-Doty.
That was actually one of the most interesting and amazing intros I've ever had. So, wow. Good morning, everyone. Dawn Reshen-Doty, I'm CEO. No, it's okay, thank you. Benay Enterprises. So, who am I? I was born in New York City, and I moved to Danbury at the age of 12. I cried for a year because I'd never taken a school bus before, and then I immediately came to love it. I went to school in Washington, D.C. and graduated from Georgetown University. I worked as a White House intern during the Carter administration when intern was not a dirty word. I lived and taught junior high school English in Japan. Funny story, I went to Japan and I wound up being in a town that is the exact same size as Danbury and the exact same distance from Danbury to New York. It was basically Danbury in Japan. So today I'm a mother of a 21-year-old son who just graduated from college, so I'm pleased. I'm CEO of Benay. And also, which I don't talk about here, I'm the publisher of a publishing company called For Beginners. And For Beginners is a graphically illustrated nonfiction series with over 70 titles, and we're distributed worldwide and translated into over 17 languages. I will send you a deck of the presentation so you can see all of the wonderful pictures that were there. Benay. We've been around for 31 years, trying to exceed expectations all of that time. We provide back office, administrative, and bookkeeping services to companies that want to focus on their core business operations and reduce administrative costs. So we're based in Danbury, but we have a satellite office in Portland, Maine. We have clients that are startups, law firms, publishers, new media, retail, foreign entities, construction companies, and more. So our clients are throughout the US and the UK, with primarily the tri-state area as the bulk of them. The typical length of engagement for our clients is 10 years. We have clients of 24 years, and we have clients of 3 weeks. So they're primarily corporations and nonprofits. An example of one is a law firm in Darien with staff of 14, and then we have one client who is a sole proprietor and spends 9 months of the year traveling outside of the country, but who has vast real estate and financial holdings, and we handle every single thing. So when he needed to refinance his home, we did everything up to the signature, with the mortgage broker, the banks, and everything else. So literally soup to nuts, we're running his entire life for him so he can focus on what he does, which is have a good time. So what would your day look like if you didn't have to do accounts payable, paying your bills, receivables, following up with your clients, payroll, benefits, HR, all of the things that suck time out of your focus, and you didn't go to school to become a bookkeeper or an admin or an HR person. So we answer that question. We free up our clients so that they can focus solely on growing their business. And then we give them the tools to make that happen. So the financials that we provide our clients are a roadmap, pretty much. So nowadays we have GPS, but we still use our cars as a roadmap. So how much gas do we have? That's cash, right? How far have we gone? That's, year-over-year growth, quarter-over-quarter growth. So, and all of the items on your dashboard really tell you your car's health, and we provide those financials for your business health. So you have an idea of where you were, where you're at today, and where you're going. And the way to know when you're going someplace and you've gotten there is by projections and budgets to see if you've achieved your goals. And we set up all of those things with our clients so they're able to gauge the success of their business. We work heavily with CPAs. And we try and make their jobs easier. They get paid the same amount, and we're doing all of the work to get them the correct financial information so that they don't have questions. They pretty much take the financials, make adjusting entries, ask the important questions, but are able to gauge their client's success or failures and plan accordingly throughout the year. We rely tremendously on third-party providers. So we don't do insurance, but we make sure that we ask our clients, do you have business insurance? Do you have life insurance? Do you have workman's comp? And if they don't, we make sure that we provide them with an array of trusted third-party providers that we vetted and worked with and dealt with so they can get exactly the policies that they need. And they can also work with the type of people that they like. I have one client I introduced to a life insurance and investment person, and I could tell immediately that it wasn't a right fit. So I turned around and said, okay, Brian is going to be the right fit. Now he's probably going to work a little bit for this because the guy is just never available, but they have commonalities there, and he liked Brian, so he can feel relaxed and comfortable, and when he finally gets his act together, he knows where to go and who to work with. So that's part of our job. So it's much more than bookkeeping. For us, it's accurate and detailed reporting. So there aren't mistakes. So all of our clients hopefully will be audited at some time in their life, and it's a good opportunity for them to see how good a job we're doing. We have a very fast response time to our customers' needs. So if a client calls up or emails us and said, hey, did we pay so-and-so? They say they haven't gotten paid. There's a team of people who work for that client, and someone's going to get back to them and say, yeah, we paid them, the check cleared on this date, it was check number so-and-so, and they've got the answer. Or even if we can save our clients time, we say, we'll tell that person that it was done, you go and focus on what it is that you do. So we have a new client that's a large nonprofit piano school in New York City. They have teachers throughout all 5 boroughs. They're a client of 3 weeks, and they asked us if they could finish giving us information a day late because they wanted to spend the afternoon with their daughter who was celebrating her birthday. And we said, no problem, we'll get in early the next day and we'll get everything done. And we did get their first payroll of 52 teachers done. So we accommodate ourselves to the clients. We don't make them fit us, we fit their needs. And that's very important, and that's something I've instilled in all of our staff. We work as our clients' partners. So we want to see them grow. Their success is our success. So if we want to have great referrals, I'm just looking at the time here, we have to show them all of the bag of trips that we have and also let them know that we've got their back at any time. Our current really value-added service is a financial dashboard, and I talked about that. It was sort of my dream to create one, and through a third-party app, and also we're developing a proprietary app, we have a financial dashboard. And with that, it's like looking at your car. You can click onto the app, and it shows you your cash balances. It shows you your accounts payable, how much you owe, your accounts receivable, who owes money to you, your top clients, so and how much you've earned over the year, the top vendors that you owe money to. It can show you your quarter-over-quarter or year-over-year financials, anything you want. That dashboard for our clients who use it is updated 8 a.m. every morning. So if you really care about your financials, if that's how you make a decision, whether you're sitting in a meeting with somebody and they say, okay, you know, do you want to buy this new copy machine, or do you want to buy a new piece of equipment, or can you afford to hire a new person? And you've got to look at your financials. For our clients, they can literally go on to their app and see it and customize it themselves, or we can do the back end. So that's a game changer for people who really want financials at their fingertips. Our clients can have that. So there's no waiting a month or 2 months or 3 months. If anybody's looking at their finances after their tax returns have done, they've missed the boat, right? They can't figure out what they're going to do tomorrow if they don't even know what they did yesterday. So that's what we try and provide. We have clients that are as small as 2 guys who start up a company with $2,000 from their mother, to companies of 40 years that do $8 million. And like so many people spoke about this morning, we love to sit down and give free advice. You never know who's going to become a client. And even if they don't become a client, you want to see other people grow and succeed. So one of the things that I did when I passed this around our brochures, I also printed out our vision and mission statement. So we are more than just a company looking to make money. We're looking to make a real difference in the lives of our clients and also the people we hire. So we recognize the priorities of our staff and our clients. It's usually family first, and then growing their business. And so we help them, right on time, succeed with that. So a good referral for me, if I could just tell you, would be somebody who wants to have a conversation about how their business is doing. Anyone who says their business is running them instead of their business instead of them running their business. Somebody who says, you know, we're ready to grow, but I just can't get out of my own way. That's a great referral for us. And if you open up the door to a conversation, I'll take the rest of the way. Thank you.